First row on the left, Robert.
Buddy Manning, CLNS Media. Rob, can you just kind of describe at your position what it's like to guard this team? You know, you and some of the bigs are dropping there in the third quarter and they're hitting a lot of threes, and then it looked like you adjusted into the fourth. What kind of changed between those two quarters?
Yeah, it's tough. Coach Udoka looked at me one time and was like, "Get up." I told him I thought I was up. You know what I'm saying? But just playing against great players, you can't give them mental space at all. And yeah, we had to adjust down the line.
Fifth row, Gary Washburn.
Gary Washburn, Boston Globe. Robert, what's the day like? I mean, you're walking with a limp, but you seem to have gotten used to it. Uh, what's the pain like? The pain threshold? What's the last few weeks been like? And especially after game two, it seemed like from the Warriors bench they were yelling, "He can't move," and it seemed like you were hobbled a little bit. And then suddenly, 3 days later, you're back to seem like old Rob. What's it been like?
It's been rough. You know what I'm saying? Throwing everything at it. Usually it's more sore. The day after the game, obviously adrenaline going down. But we did some different things today. Got on the bike a little bit earlier before the game, so benefited from it.
Fifth row on the left.
Yeah, I'll follow up on that. I have two, Rob, if you don't mind. Did your knee feel different today when you were warming up, and was it better?
Yeah, in the warm-ups I felt a little more loose, so it was good.
Then 52 points in the paint. You guys had 15 offensive rebounds. How were you able to take advantage of your size?
We feel like they've been killing us on the glass this whole series. Wanted to just put an emphasis on it.
Third row on the right.
Andrew Callahan, Boston Herald. Rob, you said it felt a little bit more loose in warm-ups. What did you feel like during the day today? Do you have any idea how you were going to feel until you warmed up what tonight might be like?
Yeah, usually during the day I can tell by how stiff it is, my range of motion. Really just let me know what I need to add to my warm-ups, what I need to do, what I don't need to do.
Second row on the left.
Rob. Shane Young with Forbes Sports. When Marcus is often the smallest player on the court, what does it mean for you guys when he sets the tone with crushing the glass and doing all the extra things? Does that really set the tone and culture for your defense?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's anybody we see, putting the effort, putting the emphasis on what they're doing. We're pretty good at following each other's energy.
Fifth row on the left side.
Dan Feldman, NBC Sports. Does playing at this level, playing in the finals, does that make it easier to get through the pain?
Yeah, for sure. Knowing what I'm playing for, obviously, taking the risk of playing, and getting this far. Obviously, got more work to do, but it's worth it for sure.
Left side, Tim Bontemps.
Two things quick, Rob. Obviously you guys had a rough third quarter. You're only up 4. You come out, you had a big run there right at the start. What was kind of the message for you guys in the huddle and coming out to start that fourth quarter to try to bounce back there?
Take the hits, and keep fighting. Obviously, they're a great team that goes on runs, a lot of runs, but just withstanding the hit, and I think we did a good job of it.
And just to follow up real quick, I don't know do you feel like you are putting yourself in some kind of risk with your knee, or is it just a matter of playing through pain and like dealing with it and managing it on a daily basis?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of playing through pain. Obviously, not getting the time off that I need for this injury, but yeah, just a matter of playing through pain. We'll focus on that after the season.
Fourth row in the middle.
Joseph Pavone, CLNS Media. Rob, dealing with a nagging injury of this magnitude, is there a change in your routine at all, game to game? And my second question is, with the extra day, do you think that helped?
Yeah, it's for sure changing my routine. A lot more stretching, a lot more stem, a lot more icing. Like I said, really just trying stuff every day. And what was your second question? I'm sorry. What was your second question? I'm sorry.
Do you think the extra day helped?
Oh yeah, for sure. Any time off helped me, help all of my teammates. Obviously. Games 3 and 4, I don't got that time. So throw some more stuff at it, see how he reacts.
In the middle, third row, Jay King.
How angry was Ime at you when you let Klay Thompson get that 3 near the end of the third quarter?
Oh, he was, yeah, you seen it. Y'all seen it. That's actually one of the plays where he was like, get up. I was like, I thought I was up, bro. Like, I'm right here. But, you know, he expected a lot out of us, which we respect it, so.
And then playing against a team like this that makes you cover so much, how much have you learned through these 3 games, and what are you taking away from just the adjustments you need to make against these guys?
Just stay together, you know, keep covering for each other. Previous games, you know, we mess up one coverage, we start not trusting each other. And it's a team that you have to trust each other when you play them.
Third row on the right side, Steve Ashburner.
Steve Ashburner, NBA.com. Rob, do you have a sense that from the time you got to this league to this point that maybe the officials have gotten an awareness of how you play? I ask that because it seems like you're able to go over players and grab rebounds without necessarily getting loose ball fouls.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that's any player in the league, though, the officials, you know, learn how you play, not necessarily letting you get away with stuff, but, you know, they know your moves, your tactics, you know, they know how you play. So they talk to me sometimes, tell me if I'm fouling too much, jump straight up, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty cool.
We're going to take 2 more questions on the left side.
John Corrales, Boston Sports Journal. Rob, what are you learning about yourself and your ability to push through this level of pain that you probably haven't had to push through before?
You know, really not. Just trying to be accountable for my team, man. You know, we made it this far. Like I said, obviously I had a discussion with myself, you know, about pushing through this. But you know, I'm happy with how it's going. You know, like I said, we'll worry about the injury after the season, but for right now, we still fight.
Final question to Gary Washburn on the right.
Yeah, Gary Washington, Boston Globe. Robert, you got 2 little ones at home. Do they understand that they can't like play ball with dad, or like what's it like at home when they don't understand that you need to rest or stay off the knee or what you're doing?
Yeah, my son, he just, you know, he's 4 months. All he doing is yelling and throwing up. But my daughter, my daughter understands. You know, I was talking to her earlier, asking her where she was going later on today. She was like, I'm going to watch you play basketball. You know, sometimes I try to get pregame naps in. I hear little knocks on the door. I turn around, she make a sad face, but I gotta go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, before the game. So
Thanks a lot, Robert.
twist.